Hey guys, what's up? What is good? So if you guys aren't familiar with my channel, I basically review older stuff. A lot of people thought I only did phones, but some of my most popular videos are actually from different devices. And I just did a video on the DSi XL and how that performs basically in 2018. And I did one for my DSi Lite and how that one holds up in 2018. And if you guys missed those ones, you can check those out on my channel a couple videos back. But I just got my hands on the original DSi. This is not the XL or 3DS or whatever. This is the original DSi, the version after the DSi Lite. So let's just take a look at it and see how it performs in 2018. Now the body, I'm sure you guys have seen this somewhere. If you guys aren't familiar with it, then please go back in history and figure out where you were at that time because everyone's seen this. But the body is pretty familiar. It's pretty thick, but surprisingly it's fairly light. Like it's made completely out of plastic. From just holding it, it's fairly premium but fairly cheap at the same time. It's a weird dynamic Nintendo did with this. Actually, this is the most surprising thing about this is I actually got this for $13. Everything seems to be working on it 100%. The only main problem I found out was that the parental lock is on this thing. So in order for me to factory reset it, I have to get the parental passcodes, and the code they gave me was actually wrong. So I think I have to contact Nintendo. So all these pictures of these kids are on this DSi, so it's kind of freaky. So I'm trying to get it, factory reset so I can delete all those things. But other than that, I'm actually pretty shocked by how cheap this was. Now flipping it open, we have some dual screen action. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the DS. The DS actually stands for dual screen. I don't really need to talk about how this thing is, what it looks like or whatever. I'm sure you guys have seen a review of this already. But one thing surprising was actually how decent the screens were. Now I'm more of a DSi XL kind of guy. I like the bigger screens, and I've actually exclusively only been playing that, even though I do have a 3DS XL. And I'm actually surprised by how well the screens look on the original DSi than the DSi XL, because Nintendo pretty much just like stretched the screen out. So the DSi XL screen is actually very, very pixelated, whereas the DSi screen is actually, the games are set for this size, so it's not as pixelated, and it actually looks pretty decent. The buttons are super clicky as well. Everything, like I said, works on my unit. I got the white one. This looks like a panda or stormtrooper or something. I'm surprised that this thing has a headphone jack, and I think the thing next to it is like a microphone adapter or something. I'm actually missing the stylus on this as well. I need to pick one up. Now, one of the huge reasons I always recommend getting a DS Lite, DSi XL, all those things, is the game library for this thing is amazing. Now, I think the DSi, DS Lite, all those games, I think they're gonna have more games than videos combined on YouTube and all the videos in history of anything, because there's literally so many games for this thing. Now obviously I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but there's so many games for this thing, and like I said before, they're super cheap, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, why don't you just download an emulator to play the games, whatever. Now I've done that too, and I personally just love having an actual physical console right there in front of you. The buttons are different. I mean, it's a little different when you're like tapping the buttons on a screen on your phone or something like that. Having the actual console in front of you feels super nice. Battery life is also very good on this. I turn off Wi-Fi and set the brightness a little lower, and this thing's battery has lasted me several days with barely any battery drain, so that's super dope. Now, considering this thing came out almost 10 years ago, I'm actually surprised the battery not deteriorating that much on this. It probably has, so I mean, you can easily replace the battery if you need to by taking out the screws in the back, but I'm having no problems with my battery right now. Now here's some controversy, okay? Before I bought this, I had the DSi XL, like I said, and I freaking love that thing, and I even told people to get it over the DSi. But now the weird thing is, since I had the DSi, I kind of like this maybe a little bit more than the DSi XL. It's a lot smaller, which could be a pro or a con for you. The screens are much better than the DSi XLs, and it's for such a cheaper price than the DSi XL. Like, you could literally get one of these for as much as the price you're eating out for your meal today, like that's the way I look at it. So I would say this thing is completely 100% worth it in 2018, but I would say make sure you get one in good condition. Sometimes people selling on eBay might not tell you that a certain part doesn't work or one thing doesn't work properly, so just keep that in mind. You can always get it on Craigslist or some other places. I got mine on eBay, so that's a great place to look as well. I'll leave a link in the description if I find any on Amazon, though I probably won't because I think Nintendo stopped making these now. And that's pretty much it. I don't need to drag this video on longer than it needs to be, but let me know if you guys want to see more gaming videos. If you guys want me to get even more older consoles or different consoles, leave that down in the comment section below. I will try my best to get that device. And I'm still giving away the Xbox One, so in order to enter, subscribe to the channel and add me on all the social networks. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.